What's going on? Hey guys, what's up? I got a better mic. Y'all already know what's going on. So, like I said, I'm gonna try to be consistent with these uploads, but I think I got a pretty good, decent schedule. I think I'm going to upload. I want to give myself, for now, every other Friday because right now I'm alone in my house. I can speak up, say whatever I want to say. I got the headset on. I'll try to upload throughout the week, but I think every other Friday is gonna work. Sorry, I ran out the stairs. I see my dog, but we're gonna get this started. So, this video, we're talking about the basis of self improvement. What we're gonna be learning here, and we are going to be talking about value. Now, I think from those very disappointing Instagram stories, I'm gonna talk about value first because I think y'all deserve that. Move, get out the way. My bad. So, yeah, you see I'm working out. Value. What I want to say is that you bring no value to the table. Yes, you bring no value to the table. And what I mean by value, I mean not like what everyone has, okay? So, everyone could bring comedy to the table, right? Mostly everyone, I should say. And anyone could bring a good personality. Anyone could bring money. Anyone could bring up they're a hard worker, right? And let's cut the females. Anyone could preach they have a big butt. Everyone could preach. Every female could preach they have a big butt. Every female could preach they have a big boobs. Every female could present their, I'm gonna call it, private parts as being like special. This is YouTube, y'all. I'm trying not to get like age restricted, ban, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna use that terminology. And this is for guys too. Every guy claims to have a big sword, right? So what I mean by you don't bring value to the table, you don't bring anything necessarily unique, or you're not the best at what you bring, right? So what do I mean by that? Let's say you bring. Also, before I get into this, I want you to think of yourself as a sale because you basically are a sale. Throughout your whole life, you are a sale. In interviews, you have to sell yourself to the company as to why you want to work there. In a relationship, you have to sell yourself to your partner, like, why should I date you? And if you keep the mindset of you're a sale, I believe that you're going to start thinking outside of the box as to how you can improve your value and your sales as a person. You need to increase your value to increase your sales. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's I'm gonna put you through an example. Let's say you are a guy. I'm gonna do a guy and a girl, right? You're a guy and you have a female interest, right? And let's say she has a line of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, you know how now you have a lot of dudes, a lot of people, a lot of competition. So why would she choose you out of everyone else? You have to bring value. Now, you can walk up to the female like, "Hey, this is why you should date me." And I'm just gonna name all the stuff I name. I have money. Everyone has money. Oh well, I'm funny. Anyone could be funny. Well, I you see, everyone has something to bring to the table, but what determines value is how much or how I want to say how much you're bringing. I want to put it in a term where it's like, how high are you in that value take? Or what is necessarily unique about you? Like, oh, I can cook. Well, how well can you cook? Because anyone could cook, right? But how well do you cook? Can you just cook bacon? Can you just, I don't know, take a steak, put it on a pan, cook it? What I mean by upping your value, I mean, oh yeah, I can cook. My food is actually good and you can try it if you want. See, that's like the difference between some stuff. Like I can cook, Y'all know y'all probably don't know this, but I started to dabble into cooking, and I can confidently say that my food is actually pretty good because I'm learning how to cook. I have cookbooks in the back. I can literally show y'all. I have 5 cookbooks, and I attempt to follow the recipes in those cookbooks to make delectable meals. You feel me? Okay, but on a serious note, what I want you guys to think about is how can you increase your value? How can you up your value as a person? Because it's going to help make my point stronger. For self improvement, right? I want y'all to be completely honest. Out of the 7 days of the week, how often are you on social media, right? Out of the 7 days of the morning of the weeks, that made no sense. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. What I meant to say is every morning, do you check your phone? Like as soon as you get up, your eyes are crusty, you can barely see. Do you just get your phone and just scroll on Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat? Do you do that? Now, I want to ask you, do you think that's good for mental health? Do you think that's good for human health? For you to get up and just look at your phone and scroll, right? Do you think that's good for your mental health? Do you think you have good mental health doing that? I'm going to tell you right now, no, you don't. Now, I'm going to go directly towards the men on this part. Do you have big dreams and aspirations? What do you want to be when you grow up? Were you just tricked by the system? The system says that you should go to college. That's the only way to be successful. And that you should work for money. Is that your mindset? Do you think you're only working for money? That you only can work for money? Are you going to end up in debt living paycheck to paycheck? That's a harsh reality. I mean, most jobs end up living paycheck to paycheck after all. Do you want to be that person that lives paycheck to paycheck, being someone else's boss and not being the boss? And I'm not excluding college. College is definitely important. And the matrix, as some people call it, we need people in the matrix. So I'm not going to get into the matrix stuff. I'm not interested in that. I'm more interested in the fact of whether or not are you going to be the boss or are you going to be the worker for the boss? Obviously, you can build your way up to boss level with a college degree education if you work hard enough. Absolutely. But I want to just put you into a perspective of whether or not you're going to be a worker for the rest of your life or you're going to end up being your own boss, starting off like that, or you're going to be a worker until you go up the boss level. I want people in my cult to not just be workers the rest of their life till they die. I want the people in my cult to be bosses. No corny, nothing corny, but I want you to be the boss of your life, so you can work on your time. So you don't have to work on another man's time. So you don't have to submit to anybody. You submit to your company. You submit to your boss. That's just one part of self-improvement. Another part, do the hard work and you don't feel like it. Do you, again, I've talked about this on my Instagram. Do you do the hard work when you don't feel like it? Truly. This morning, I had 2 incidences where I did the hard work. I didn't feel like it. It was extremely cold outside to me, right? And I needed gas. My mind, and also your mind can be your greatest asset, but it can also be your enemy. Yes, I said it. Your mind can be your enemy. You've never heard someone say that. Your mind can be your enemy. Absolutely. It can work against you. My mind was like, oh, we can just get gas after school. It's fine. It's whatever. We don't need to get gas right now. I'll be fine. No. I need gas now. I was almost on E. Like, literally, I risked the chance of actually staying at school with no gas and not possibly making it to the gas station. I was basically on E this morning. But you know what? I did it anyway. I was like, I'm going to just get gas in the morning. It's fine. It's whatever. I got gas in the morning. That's doing something hard. I didn't feel like getting gas. I definitely didn't feel like getting gas. It was cold. I like being warm. It was warm in my car. But no, I had to sit out there in the cold, get gas. Because as I'm gonna say this, as a man, that was my duty. I need to do what I need to do what I need to do. You gotta do what you gotta do, literally. And that could obviously go with females as well, but I wanted that to be a more predominant male thing, because I'm talking about so many topics in the future, but masculine, feminine energy. I'm not gonna get into that though. Not this video. Next little thing that happened this morning after I got gas, literally right after, I went to McDonald's. Why did I go to McDonald's? Trust me, I hate eating there. I work there. I do not eat there. I make my own food. That's another reason I got into cooking. And that's another self improvement thing we're going to talk about. But I went to McDonald's, and honestly, the only thing I consent to you eating at McDonald's, the only thing is the oatmeal. I'm not going to tell you to eat those pink rubber chicken nuggets, or that processed beef, or that processed chicken to make a McChicken. No. Oatmeal. That's like one of the safest things. That's probably the safest thing you can get at McDonald's, oatmeal. So I went to get oatmeal, and obviously the temptation came to my head. Oh, look at those. Oh, I could get breakfast. I can get a sugary drink in the morning. I could get a sausage patty with all these carbs and bread and No. I don't know why. Because I know as a man, I have to. And also with this quote, y'all are holding me accountable. I can't just lead a crap example. I can't. I couldn't just go in there, get the biggest breakfast ever, and then eat it all, and then come back to you talking about self improvement. I can't do that now that I'm being held accountable. Y'all are holding me accountable. Even if it's one person, they're oh my god, I can't talk. They're holding me accountable. Even if it's just one person. Sorry if I'm like stuttering. I'm not even doing this on a script. Like, I'm really not. This is all through the brain. I'm gonna be as authentic as I can, unless I'm talking about research. But anyways. So it's also discipline. Discipline is a part of self-improvement. I had the discipline not to eat that big old disgusting breakfast with the sugary hot chocolate and a drink or whatever. You need discipline for self-improvement. Absolutely. Self-improvement, I think there's two categories to it. There's discipline, there's mental health. Do you think your mental health is good right now? You can say yes all you want. I don't think it is. Our generation is addicted to many things. Social media being the biggest one. And you know what comes with social media? Adult content. There are men I'm going to say men, because I don't find females watching adult content as much as men do. There are a lot of men out there who just watch adult content every single day. I literally heard a story today how there's one girl, she said this dude watches adult content 3 to 4 times a day, and how am I going to phrase this? Sharpens his sword and releases the iron. Sharpens his sword and releases the iron 3 to 4 times a day. Do you think that man is in good mental health? No. The man that wakes up that goes on his phone all day, scrolling, probably beats in his covers. I said, well, I don't think that will get me demonetized. The beat. The man that beats in his covers in the warmth, sinks in the warmth. He has a job to go to. He calls off. He doesn't feel like going. You don't know why? Because he wants to play video games. He's also addicted to video games. Yep. He's addicted to social media, he's addicted to adult content, and he's addicted to video games. Do you think that's a man with good mental health? He has no aspirations. He's just going through life. He's just, I'll make it there eventually. He goes to college and ends up getting a deadbeat job that goes nowhere. Do you think that man had good mental health? And honestly, it's not our fault. Technology has gotten so advanced to where it is a necessity. However, you can make these necessities into your assets, and you can make these into your friends, but how social media and how things are portrayed on the internet, it makes our mental health worse. It makes us lazy. For example, DoorDash has a feature where you can pick up the food yourself, but it's advertised more on the side of the delivery. So when it's more advertised to delivery, you're not going to think, oh, I can just pick it up myself. Nah. You can just sit in your bed, relax, get fat off these foods, pay all these bills, pay all these fees. They're geniuses up the top. They're tricking all of us. They tricked me. But I've been on a self improvement journey, and I also, this is a little disclaimer to y'all. I'm gonna end up deleting Snapchat. I have no use for Snapchat. If you have Snapchat, I want every one of my viewers to do this. I want you to delete Snapchat for like 3 days. Delete Snapchat for 3 days. See, you can go without Snapchat for 3 days. Cause let's be honest, what use does Snapchat really have? It has the sticker system. Uh, I can easily chat with my friends and give me 2 notifications. Bro, iMessage. And I'm going to condone Instagram because Instagram can be a basis for a business. Snapchat, no. You can't really do business on Snapchat. Snapchat's just for kids. It's for kids. As an 18-year-old and going up, 18 plus, why do you have Snapchat? Let's be honest. If you want to talk to your friends, you can do an iMessage group chat or an Instagram group chat. Why do you have Snapchat? Honestly, if you want to be better than me, delete all social media. You don't need all this social media. And you can find a rebuttal to make, but if you want to make, I think the best rebuttal is, oh, but I want to be up to date about certain topics. If you want to be up to date, watch the news. Now I know there's a lot of propaganda, little thing along the news, but if you want generally just what's going on with the world and being up to date, the news is the best source for that. Now you should delete TikTok. TikTok is probably the worst social media influence I've ever seen. People just scroll their mind away. It's like bubblegum for the brain. It's literally bubblegum for the brain. It stimulates you. It's entertainment. You see him in the back. I don't know what he's doing. It's entertainment for the brain. You're addicted. I can guarantee everyone around you has been on TikTok for about at least an hour today. Right? I think I can confidently say I can literally check my time right now. I think I've been on Instagram for like an hour today. I think I have, but I'll just check it later. It's kind of rude to, phone. I'm talking to y'all. It's rude. So what are you trying to say? What am I trying to say? What I'm saying is that at a young age, you were already destined for bad mental health. With all of this technology and all of this internet at such a young age, you are already destined to have terrible mental health. Is it your fault? Not necessarily. However, it will be your fault if you continue to let it happen. If you continue to entertain these companies giving them millions and millions of dollars. This whole movement is for you to be a better person, better than what you were yesterday. You're improving every day. And obviously, it's a one-step journey of a million steps. It takes a million steps to be at where you want to be. You're taking one step at a time. I am too. I think I can confidently say that I am addicted to TikTok and video games. Absolutely. But I can tell you, I'll get into my morning routine in another video, but I can tell you that I am doing things right now that are aiding to me not being addicted, that are helping me for the long run. Shoot, I might start using TikTok as a business program. I want to have social media help me, not destroy me, destroy my mental. Again, this could be your greatest asset, but it can be your worst enemy. Your mind, your brain. And I want people here to make it into an asset. I think that's what self-improvement is all about. Making your discipline, mental. It goes like this. Discipline, mental health, your mind as an asset. It's like a little, like a little pyramid here. As soon as you cover these two, you can cover it being an asset. But you need to cover these two. And these two have little branches that go all over that you need to conquest into it being the platform to the beginning of your the beginning of your journey to becoming eventually rich. I know I'm going all over the place with this video, but I have so much on my mind. I have so much to talk about with y'all. The guy you knew junior year is not the same guy now. After certain events that whole year, I'm not the same guy. I hated myself back then. I think right now haven't completely killed off my old self, but I'm dang near close. I will eventually surpass what old me was and be 100 times better. I still have habits of old me, but and I'm gonna say this on my ego side. I believe that I am better than majority of the people, better than majority of the teenagers around me. I should say. I don't know why I said my school, but I'm better than majority of the teenagers around me. Okay, and I will say that with complete confidence that I'm most likely better than you because I am currently on a self improvement journey. I am currently getting better by the day, and you're not. Until you start watching my videos, now you are. Shoot, you about to be on the same path as me. I'm like, I'm still far away from being the best version of me, but every day I'm learning. Every day I'm doing something new. Every day I am attempting to be better. And I see all these people around me who have just they're like empty shells. No dreams, no aspirations, just they plan on working like a 9 to 5 all 6 days out of the 7. I don't want to live that life. And I bet that if you're watching this video, I bet you don't want to live that life. You want to find a way out. You want to be happy. I want to be happy. That's what comes up here too. Happiness. Happiness. I don't know why I repeated that. So it's off with self-improvement. Sorry. I had to think. So to up your self-improvement, start to do things that sorry, I'm so distracted because of my dog. Start to do things that I want you to start. I don't, bro. I'm so sorry, y'all. Like this dog just made me lose my train of thought. I was in a zone. Oh my god. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. What I want you guys to do for self improvement: start with the little things. Meditate, pray. Just do basic hygiene. There's so many guys I know that don't even do basic hygiene. Please do the basic hygiene. Please. And I want you to find peace within your mind. Looks max. Looks max means upgrade your looks. Be different. Well, be different is like kind of different. That's like you don't know why I want y'all guys to do self-improvement, the guys especially. I'm gonna actually do a fact. A fact of 2020, a research question. Not a research question, but research done. Suicide rates among males in 2020 was 4 times higher than rates among females. Think about that. 4 times higher than females. Males make up 49% of the population, but nearly 80% of the suicides. Men of all age groups died by suicide 4 times more than women. So, and I've seen people die around me, from kids my age to adults. Yeah, okay. I want to direct this more towards the men because I believe our mental health is not cared for enough. And I want men of my generation not to be a stat, not to just add on to the suicide rates. I want you to be able to be mentally sound. At least if you get anything from me, get the fact that I want you to be mentally sound. I want you to be mentally there. Please get that from me. You don't have to listen about the gym, the cooking, or value, or any other of my opinions. I want you to get the most important thing I want you to get is to improve your mental health. That's what I want most for all the guys watching this, and females. You could also watch this, but this is majority for the guys. Please improve your mental health. That's the most important thing to me. You improving your mental health. Which is why I started this whole cult in the first place. But not only just for males, for females. Women, please improve your mental health. Add more value to the table than just big butt and big, I'm going to call these ones balloons. Because I want you guys to be high value. I want everyone watching this to be a high value woman. Because it's not all just about your looks. It's about your character, your individual, and what you bring to the table, which is why I talked about value. That's all I got. If you have questions, you know my Instagram, so I can explain it more in detail in your DMs than I would have in this video, because I was kind of all over the place. I was like, ah. So if you got lost, or you have a question, or you want general advice, please hit me up. I am always free. I will never ignore you. Critique, not just help. If you want to critique or you want help, please text me. I will always be there for you, no matter what. I love y'all. Okay. The next video topic, I literally just had it, but there was like so many things I like covered, bro. I literally had it and now it's just gone. I believe the next video topic I'm going to cover is about my history from junior year to senior year now, and my morning routine, my new morning routine, night routine. And maybe you can learn something from what I do so you can better yourself as a person. That's what I want you to learn from that video. He's doing all this. How can I implement that into my own life? How can I schedule my life to be as organized as his? How can this improve my mental health? That's why I'm gonna make that video. That's it. I know I was all over the place. I promise, and also I'm gonna make another promise. I promise y'all that I'm going to attempt to make these videos shorter, because I know y'all definitely don't have. I'm looking at it right now, like 38 minutes. Oof. I know y'all don't have the time to be watching 38-minute videos. So I'm gonna try to cut the video times. I'm not gonna have a script, but I'm gonna have general topics. I'm gonna put timestamps in the videos. I'm gonna have general topics of what I talk about, so I'm not like all over the place. I'm kind of focused on one topic. And I am also going to figure out how to edit better, because there's a lot of. I'm gonna figure out how to try to edit. And that's it, because I want to I want to up the quality of these videos. Anyway, that's it. Please, I'm not going to be like one of those corny YouTubers. Like and subscribe. But if you want to be a part of the mental improvement journey, mental self-improvement, y'all know what I'm talking about. Self-improvement, mental awareness, mental journey, please subscribe. Because why not? Put that bell. Y'all know when I upload. All right. Now I'm gonna go to the gym. Bye, guys. Hold on, I think that was my catchphrase. JC out.